Okay, so we're back to. So I've put away the old back cards. Now I'm gonna sort. Let's sort all the EX cards. So I'm gonna sort all the EX era cards. Let's go through all of these. Grab the EX cards, including any promo cards from the same series, same era. Shall I say? Yeah, so I'll chuck all these ones. Oh, these are so nice, actually. These are actually really nice, yeah. Just grab all the EX cards. This is coming out. Sleeves. Yep. These are all EX cards. And, so yeah, these are EX cards. X card. X card. The EX cards. EX cards. It's DP, so that's not EX cards. These are Stormfront cards. Yeah, I mean, this is not exactly an EX card. This is an EX card. And I think the rest of these are all EX cards. Beautiful. So we've got all of these EX cards to sort through, guys. Alright, let's do this. This one's got a swell as well. So I might just put the promo cards in a separate pile. So I imagine they're of slightly higher value. And for that reason I like to keep them in a top loader. Yeah, I might sell this as a set. Both the same condition, both light played, so. Now, all of these condition judgments are completely subjective, but I do try to be as critical as possible, and it's better to understate than overstate. I might also eventually start a folder for EX cards, just because I have so many of them. Anyone else a big fan of Metagross? Just me? No? This is beautiful. It's Regigigas. Registeel, sorry. Wrong color. A medium plus, let's say. Now we've got some EX. That was the EX Fiend deck, Mudkip. I love this card. Chansey EX. And Magcargo's not too bad either. Bit of an underrated Pokemon, but you do get quite a few hollows in the EX era of Magcargo. And to be honest, I haven't really seen anything of him afterwards, after the EX era. This one's heavily played. So overall, I'm actually quite happy with the condition of these EX cards. Majority of them tend to be medium played or better. So, happy with this purchase, let's just say. Lunatone. Hollow Swell as well. Female Nidorino. Very good condition. Although I don't expect these to be selling that fast. So these kind of cards, non-hollows, sometimes they sit around for a while, which is fine. You know, guess sell enough. Just sell enough cards every month that you're not trying to mass discount them. You know, and that's really one of the the good thing is when you do this as sort of one of your jobs, you know, it's not the only income. If it was, I'd imagine it would be a lot more tough, you know, when it comes to just cash flow and deciding on which portion of your earnings you put towards purchases and which portion of your earnings you put towards just life, you know. I love the Delcatty EX cards, and these are in quite good condition, which is why I'm going to put them in a top loader. Now this one, the unfortunate thing is the centering's a little off, but honestly, I don't care about centering, I just care about the condition, and the condition, I would give this a light plate plus, in fact. Got a little bit of nick on the back, but that's about it. So, some very nice condition. Delcatty cards. More Delcatty. So these are from Mirage Forest. Excellent condition. Fantastic. I'd say this is the mint. But I know these are not worth tons, so I'm not going to top load these. Basically, if the cards are not going to be, say, definitively more than 25 bucks, right, then I'm not going to top load these. Obviously, when they're shipped, right, I will still top load them in the shipping process. So I have two kinds of top loaders. So the ones I'm using here are sort of really high quality top loaders. I have the other ones which are also good, but I just prefer these ones, I guess. Right, we'll go to Delcatty. Alright, so we're gonna move. We've got the Player Rayquaza, which I'm definitely going to sleeve and top load. I'm gonna mark this as a lower play plus 2 in the mint. I think that's a fair assessment of this awesome card. So I think if I sell this raw, this could be priced at anywhere between $100 to $200. And I am using Australian just because, you know, it's the currency of my country. So I'm from Australia. You know, the Dan Down Under. Australia, mate. Alright. So, fortunately, this is a heavily played Rayquaza. So I've just separated this one into a different pile because it's a VS movie promo. So I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, the EX era cards are definitely by far one of my favorites. You know, it's this artwork, you just don't see that now, and in my opinion, this is one of the eras which has aged very well, and I can't say the same for Diamond and Pearl or Platinum. I like Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, but you also have a lot of cards which are a bit mid, I would say. Whereas the EX era, just the artworks are just fantastic. Holo cards are amazing, and you know, even though it's been 20 years, I think they've aged very well. They still look amazing now. Like if these artworks, if these holo patterns, if they came out today, I still think they would be extremely popular. These are good signs. You know, when you talk about collecting vintage cards, that's what you want to look for, really. So, I mean, modern cards are nice. They're contemporary. They have a certain type of artwork. But this is the good stuff, man. Like, I grew up with Gen 1. You know, I know Gen 2 and Gen 3 Pokemons, kind of. But I don't care about, like, Gen 8, Gen 7. Man, like, these Pokemons were just weren't that exciting, okay? At least to me. So, to each their own. If you like it, sure. If you don't, like me, you know, if you're not a big fan of Gen 5, Gen 6, I don't know. You're just not. Right? Just like if you like Japanese cards, you collect Japanese cards. If you don't like Japanese cards, you don't like Japanese cards. To each their own. Everyone's allowed to have their own specific area or niche when it comes to collecting. And I actually wasn't really into Japanese cards originally, but what happened was when I lived in Japan, I actually I actually rode out COVID in Japan during those years, and you know, it was a time where there weren't that many foreigners in Japan, and I was one of the few foreigners who had access, I guess, to the Japanese card market. And this was kind of before the waifu boom, and around the time the Logan Paul thing, like box breaks and stuff happened, and yeah, I just saw an opportunity, and I got into this space. I got into Pokemon cards. I knew enough about it from my childhood years to do this as my own business, and yeah, created a shop, and you know, just went from there. And yeah, I've probably been to about thousands of Japanese Pokemon stores in every part of Japan. So Kansai, Kanto, Hyoga, Ken, Yokohama, Nagoya, everywhere. You know, been to every little store in every little corner of Kansai, probably in Hyogo, which is where I was staying, and Kyoto as well. So that experience of spending 4 years just you know, exploring, researching, speaking, practicing Japanese in card shops, you can't duplicate that. And I've sold, like, you know, on my store, I've probably sold over 20,000-30,000 Japanese Pokemon cards, and that experience give you invaluable knowledge and advantage. So right now, because I've sold so many cards, I can go on say Yahoo Auctions or Mercari or anywhere really, and I look at the card, I look at the price, and straight away I know if it's a good deal or not. You know, just because I'm constantly selling so many cards every week, let's just say. So that is basically one of the advantages. You know, knowledge is power. And knowing card prices, which is fluctuating and changing basically every day, every week, is probably the most powerful thing you could have. You know, of any market, whether you do Pokemon cards, whether you do coin stamps, watches, old books, I don't know, historical pieces. Really, just if you're able to appraise the value of something off the top of your head, with conviction, with confidence, and you are in a position. You are in a position with huge competitive advantage of others. But getting there, right? Getting there does require a lot of, in my case, it was primary research. Primary research, just getting deep diving, just delving into the delving into basically delving into the real core and depth of things. You know, like in my case, it was just when I lived in Japan. I really immersed myself in the Pokemon hobby community, but also kind of the language and the culture, and a lot of not just language and culture, but the language and culture surrounding the TCG community, Pokemon collecting, Pokemon as a hobby, Pokemon as an interest for people of all age groups. You know, it helps you understand sort of the market at a level which is very hard to duplicate. Like you have all these YouTube, so-called YouTube experts on Pokemon investing or whatever. Do you think they've had that experience? No, they haven't. They haven't had that experience. I mean, they might have other valuable experiences, but I think being in the heart of things, like you know, like I did, give you this tremendous advantage which cannot be duplicated. You know, yeah. So if you watch my videos, you'll probably pick up things here and there from my my journey, I guess. You know, I'm happy to share insights into, you know, including this. Yeah, this Magneton here, Holland's Magneton. Horano, Magno. It's not Magneton. I don't remember this name actually. I don't remember the Japanese name. Look at that, this card here. There is a really nice swell to the bottom left-hand corner. Fantastic. This is one of my favorite eras. The cards are just so nice in the EX era. Very, very nice card. Pidgeot. This is about what played. Give this one medium flat plus. No, like these promo cards, man, the condition's like perfect, bro. Seriously, this is great. This is great. This is like peak when you buy raw cards and they turn out to be like near mint and light play. Because I am taking a bit of a gamble when I bought this lot. But when they turn out to be like near mint or anything like basically light played and above, right? This is worth celebrating. How am I gonna celebrate? I don't know. I've actually got a dental appointment later, so I just hope that goes okay. And I'm hoping that I don't look like a chipmunk for the next 3 or 4 days. And I'm hoping that I'm able to still converse. I'm able to speak to this microphone still. That would be a bonus. But yeah, I'm trying to be realistic and about it. I don't want to be over optimistic, and you know, and you never know. I could be out for a whole week. I could be in bed for a whole week nursing the gum tissue recovery. I don't know. Anyways, you don't want to. Really, it's nonsense. You don't want to hear that. But this is from the Kyogre deck, EX Kyogre deck, or I don't know what it's called. Something Kyogre deck. Oops, wrong pile, guys. So this is EX, so I should have these in this pile. That's War Turtle. I mean, this is such a great card as well. You know, such an underrated, slightly unknown, maybe. So we're almost done. After I sort out these EX cards, I've just got a few Diamond and Pearl and Platinum ones, which I may go for, I may not. I don't know, because this is probably a little bit more exciting. And Platinum and Diamond and Pearl, they're okay. They're not as popular, definitely. I do sell a lot more EX cards. There are definitely a lot more collectors of, like, especially holos from the EX era. They're very popular. They're the original EXs, I suppose. You know, I know they've started doing EX again with the Scarlet and Violets sets, but it's just nah. Honestly, I think the modern ones look pretty tacky. OG ones, OG is king, bro. OG is king. Maybe because I'm old. I guess if you grew up in the last few years, right, you're more exposed to. Because if you grew up with modern, that's all you know. You don't have any sense of nostalgia with the older stuff. So I can understand why kids nowadays, you know, they're not gonna, they don't care. I mean, they're aware of Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, but do they have any emotional attachment to it? Probably not. So I understand. You know, makes sense. Alright, got more PCGP cards. Groudon, Meiji promo. This is beautiful. Like, these cards are just so nice. I'm actually gonna run out of my green dot stickers soon, so I'm gonna open up a new pack. It's just slightly different. Color is slightly darker, but it will do the job just fine. Squirtle, which is Japanese is called Zenigame. Pretty cool name. Can't remember the actual meaning, but I like the name. Zenigame. Squirtle, your favorite starter in Gen 1? Is Squirtle, Charmander, or Bulbasaur? Which one's yours? Squirtle was definitely my favorite starter because I liked water Pokemons. I think I had a deck with Blastoise and Gyarados. It's my first deck going to school, and at the time oh my god, I spent way too much on Pokemon, even as like a 13-year-old. Yeah, so I would sort of have multiple, I think, Blastoises or Gyarados in my deck, and while everyone else had those cheaper sort of starter decks with Marchamp and Hitmonchan. Yeah, so I think that was Holland Phantoms in 2006. Got this Executor, beautiful card. Yeah, this looks like a dark Executor. Just look at the artwork, right? Could easily have passed as a dark Executor card, and I would have bought into that idea. Pikachu from. Oh, this is from actually. Anyways, I think this is Medium Play Plus, I would say. This is really nice actually. Potentially near mint. Yeah, so this has been a really good purchase. A lot of cards light play to near mint, if not medium play plus, which is always a extremely promising sign. When you purchase raw cards and they turn out to be in this kind of condition, it's cause for celebration. That's what it is. Like this Gyarados here is like light play plus, I think, which is great. You know, because you didn't really expect some of these older cards to be kept in such great state. So this has been a huge, I'd say, bonus, and especially good after the old back cards, you know, weren't that amazing, to be fair, condition wise. In fact, what I might do is I might actually separate these two sorting videos, you know, because we've got the old back cards in the last one, and this is all from the EX era. Yeah, so I might do that. Oops. I think that would be a good idea, just to separate the sorting videos. Yeah. So they're kind of like sorting to errors. Delta, Crokinole. Once again, very nice card. Delta Crokinole, Delta. Totodile. 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 However you want to pronounce it, it's up to you. No judgments. Don't know this Pokemon here, honestly. I don't know the name of this Pokemon, but it does belong to a very rare set, you know, which you can see over here. This is called the, I think it's called the Mirage Mew set. Very hard to find these days, of course. If you do find one brand new, it's probably worth a few $100 at least. This is probably worth a few dollars as well. Delta Electric Charmander. The Arena from Dragon Frontiers. Because again, this is a very popular set, Dragon Frontiers. From 2006. Here we go. Now we have these dark Pokemons from the Dark Team Rocket returns Silver or Black deck, or I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, very nice. Probably say this is medium plus. You don't want to overstate. You know, that's what I've been saying. Don't like to overstate the condition. It's better to understate than to overstate. Waroi Aboku. Oh, this is a shame. This is like the first damage card I've come across in a long time. This one's got a bit of a crease section in the middle. Thankfully this one does not. The Holo Artillery. You know, obviously if a Holo card has a crease, then that significantly drops the value of the card. You guys see this pile here? Let's put it over there so you can see a little better. Probably should have done this an hour ago, right? Fuck me dead. Alright, so let's say this is medium plus. Yeah. We're almost done with the EX cards. Last card, we have Dark Gyarados. Okay, so I think that's what I'm gonna do for the sorting videos, sorting and condition checking videos. So I've got these left to sort, which I'll do probably in my own time. Maybe not today, maybe another day. So they're all Platinum, you know, got some Arceus Holos, Platinum, Diamond and Pearl, Holos from theme sets as well. Basically Platinum and Diamond and Pearl. You have a few XY or 20th anniversary cards as well. But nothing crazy, and conditions pretty mid, to be honest. So I'm gonna sort these. Not too many actually, just a small bunch. Anyways, that's all. That's all for the sorting video of today. I'm gonna separate the videos. So this particular one is sorting EX era cards. Got some promos, some VS movie promos from the same era, and some EX era cards. A lot of them actually. So I'll stop it here. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, whatever. Until next time, Mata Kondo.